Okay, this is going to be my final part of Let's Play Mega Man and Bass for the Game Boy Advance / Super Nintendo, also known as Rockman and Forte. I have been playing this game since about midnight. According to my watch, it's now 6:04 a.m. I've been playing this game for approximately 6 hours, and I haven't been able to complete it. This game, which you can't really get visual on it, Mega Man and Bass, is too difficult for me to complete right now as the base version. Probably because I can't really get the character to dash properly, even though I can get the character to dash in pretty much any other game I've played. So I'm not going to be completing Mega Man and Bass as Bass. What I can do is tell you how to fight the other bosses I didn't fight, and show you the ending if the game is completed with Bass. So, the first form of Wily, when you get to him, either use remote mines or the super shots that you can buy from the store. And for the second form of Wily, with Bass, use magic card or super shots. Both of those will work pretty well, and if you can defeat Wily, you will get to see this ending, which I pulled off of Jorban123's site type thing on YouTube. Forgive me. I just wanted to test your ability. What? What do you mean? I've always believed that you are the strongest robot in the world. But you have not been able to defeat Mega Man. So I began to lose my faith in you. And then I had the idea that I could create a mightier robot. So I created Ging. But since you defeated Ging, I now know the truth. You are the mightiest robot in the world. What a lame excuse. Bass, let me show you something. This is the plan for King the Second. Join with King the Second, and together you two will be invincible. Never learn, Wily. This voice, Proto Man. I won't let this happen. Oh no! My beautiful plan! Bass, destroy Proto Man! What are you waiting for? Bass, I said destroy Proto Man! Bass, you don't need to hesitate, do you? You're not a slave to Wily, are you? You are acting on your own, aren't you? Not with a partner, nor under someone's orders. You are the strong. That is true. But you can't defeat Mega Man. You know why? Probably because Wily can't build anything that good. It's because you have nothing to fight for. What have you been fighting for, Bass? You don't have anything or anybody to fight for, do you? You have fought only for yourself, right? Silence! Just get lost! Farewell. What have I fought for? This is ridiculous. I don't need a reason to fight. I am, and I'm going to fight only to destroy Mega Man. The end. And I have not collected 96 CDs, but apparently Jorban123 has. So that is the end of Mega Man and Bass's playthrough, but I still have to rate this game since I didn't do it at the end of the other one. And since I wrote this before I could not defeat Bass's playthrough, it might be a little different. So the play control is a 3 out of 5. It's a little loose. There's a problem with jumping, but it's not too bad overall. The graphics get a 4 out of 5. It's like Mega Man 8, but it's not as overly colorful as Mega Man 8 was done. The animation gets a 4 out of 5. It's just like Mega Man 8, but on a less powerful system, considering it's either the Game Boy Advanced or the Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom. The music gets a 3 out of 5, because the tunes are okay, but none of them really stand out. The sound effects get a 2 out of 5. They're the same sound effects from Mega Man 7, but when Mega Man lands, there's no odd squishing sound effect that 7 did have, which makes it, I guess, a little bit better than 7. The plot is a 3 out of 5. It's not bad, but Proto Man is incapacitated pretty much the entire game. And the King character is impersonal, and he never comes back again in any other game. The difficulty. I originally gave this a 4 out of 5, so normal to hard. Probably because Bass is used in levels, Mega Man is used for bosses. And that's about it. Bass's items are more useful. However, if you're at the end of King's Castle, and then you have to go and get some weapon upgrades, and then you have to beat all the forms of King all over again, and that got really annoying. So it may be a little bit more difficult than that. But I've beaten this game as Bass before. It's just I can't figure out how to dash. And it's not just because of the controller I'm using for my computer, because I've tried it on the GBA and the DS with the GBA game. The replay value is 3 out of 5. You can collect screws and get more upgrade things. You can collect CDs and get more things, but the downplay of that is the game is just, for lack of a better word, irritating. That's all I can really say. The game is irritating, and you don't really want to go back and play it more than once. The polish. 3 out of 5. The stage select screen is new and changed. However, like, you get 3 guys to start with, and depending on who you beat, you unlock 1 or 2 more Robot Masters. Bass has some unique equipment that Mega Man had, whether it's moves or upgrades. Overall, I give this game an 80%. It's a decent game and shows what the SNES can do, but there's a lot of things that plague it. Usually difficulty and play control. The main plus in this game is Bass. Even though I couldn't beat the game with Bass, playing with Bass is a lot funner than playing with Mega Man, even though for me completing it with Bass is nearly impossible. The minus is pretty much any level with Mega Man. Bass can get through the levels no problem, it's the bosses that stop me all the time. That is it for Mega Man and Bass, but I can tell you what I'm going to be doing next, Mega Man wise. I'll put other games in between, like the Aladdin trilogy and whatnot. But there are a lot of Mega Man games I have to play before I move into the X series. Or at least slightly review. First I gotta finish up Wily Wars, so the Mega Man 3 and Wily Tower on Wily Wars. I have to do a small review on the Anniversary Collection, which isn't really all that much since I played all the games, and then I just have to do a review on probably how to unlock the arcades and other added things that had. Powered Up, Mega Man Powered Up for the PlayStation Portable, which is going to be difficult to do since I can't record that, but I'll give you what I can. Mega Man Universe, which is a rumor basic game, but it was cancelled, but I can do what I think it was supposed to be about. There's a Mega Man game for Game Gear, which is different than Mega Man for the NES. There's one for the PC and Mega Man 3 for the PC, but there's no Mega Man 2 for the PC, which is odd. There's the LCD games, which is basically those handheld games that don't have interchangeable cartridges. It's just one game. And games on the cell phone, of course. Most of them are just puzzles and pinball, but some of them are just okay ports of the thing. Then there's the arcade games. Those will be the Power Battle, Mega Man 2 and the Power Fighters. Of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. A game called Cannon Spike. And then Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the most part. I'll just be playing the Mega Man characters in the Marvel vs. Capcom things. So Roll, Mega Man 0, Mega Man Volt, whatever. Then there's the non-English titles, which are Rockman, Battle and Fighters for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Then Rockman Power Battle Fighters, which has a very similar name, for the PS2. Rockman and Forte Challenger from the Future, which is basically Mega Man and Base 2 for the Wonder Swan. Super Adventure Rockman for the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn. Rockman Completed Works for the PlayStation. Rock Board for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And Rockman Strategy for the PC. And then I have to do short things on rumor games like Mega Man Mania, Mega Man Extreme 2, Mega Man Universe, which I already talked about. And there's a few others under that title. So that's the end of Mega Man and Base. I can't complete it now. If I ever find a way to complete it, I will complete it and post it under the same playlist as all the games in here. But other than that, I'm done with Mega Man and Base. Now I can actually play something that might actually be a little fun. Bye for now.